Do you want to see just how profitable it is to sell Canva templates on Etsy? Hey, I'm Lauren Keys, and in this video, I'm going to share with you this one Canva template that has made me over $4,300 on Etsy in my digital downloads business. I'm also going to share with you some tips for starting an Etsy shop, in particular if you want to sell digital products. I'm going to take you behind the scenes of what it's like to really have an Etsy shop and all the things that come with that, such as getting negative reviews. I'm going to share a really stupid one that I got recently. And make sure you watch until the end, where I share with you some profitable niches for selling social media templates. Okay, so let's have a look at this one Canva template that has made me over $4,300. So these are Instagram posts, and there's 50 posts in this particular listing. This listing was actually a bestseller for me. This was last year. It's not a bestseller anymore. How did I come up with this product? Someone actually messaged me and asked me specifically to make these, and so I went and did it straight away. It was obviously trending at the time. It began to sell really well. Other Etsy sellers caught on to it. They went and copied me, you could say, made their own, or some went and made their own versions. I had a look around and I could see people had copied me, and it didn't feel good. I just had to get used to the idea. This is the nature of Etsy. Other sellers are going to catch on, and they can see how much money you are making from particular products, and it's very easy for them to just simply go and do exactly what you've done. And then obviously that just drives down your sales, but that's the nature of Etsy. You've got to accept it and just keep moving on and creating. Now, what was it that made this a bestseller for me was, as you can see, they're Instagram posts, but they are very catered to a specific kind of person, entrepreneur. So these posts were catered to a wellness type coach, someone who's into, health and wellness. And so this really resonated with them, and there was nothing else out there like that on Etsy. Obviously now there's heaps of it. And the great thing about this was, it took me a few hours to make, and still to this day, I still make money off this one listing. And this is just one of the 53 listings in my shop. The tip that I want to share with you here is to not get upset when you see people copying you. Instead, take it as a compliment and get back on with creating. Okay, let's talk about ads when you are first starting an Etsy shop. So the tip here that I want to give you is don't spend too much on ads at the beginning. I don't believe every new Etsy shop should actually be running ads, because you don't know whether something is going to convert or not. And so if you go and pump like all this money into something that is not going to really sell, whether it's because of the actual product itself or, your image, your tags, your titles, you will be throwing money down the drain. I think it's really important to track your stats over time, and that's sort of hard to do when you're first starting out because there are no stats. So if you do want to invest in some ads, I highly recommend that you keep it like really, really low, like just play around with maybe a couple of dollars a day and start from there. Now, depending on the niche, the category that you're in, sometimes having ads running does really help, but you want to keep that ad budget really low at first so you can test things. Now, I was able to generate over $17,000 last year without any on-site ads. Now, if you have a look here, you will see that it actually says that I paid for ads. And I just want to clarify here, like I played with $3 of on-site ads, but then I got to a point where my gut instinct was telling me that I didn't need to actually spend money on ads at the time. And I'm glad that I listened to it, because I didn't. Now you will see the other ads here. Now these are off-site ads. Once you make over US $10,000 in your Etsy shop, Etsy automatically puts ads out there, such as on Google for you. And if a buyer happens to click on that ad and purchase something, you will get charged for that. And I actually really love that idea. I've heard of some people who actually complain about this because they have to pay for that extra fee. But the way I see it is, you are getting sales through that. So just pay the fee. All right, so let's talk about negative reviews. Now, negative reviews are a very normal part of business. They are unavoidable. So don't be surprised when somebody leaves you a negative review, right? You can do everything perfect. You can have the best product, you could have the best description, be extremely thorough, and yet there will be people who will go and buy your product, not read things properly. They will have different expectations. You are not going to please everyone. So it's really important to know this and to not take negative reviews personally. So I'm going to share with you this 3-star review that I recently got, which I think is just really stupid because clearly this person did not read things good enough. Now, I am someone who is very thorough. I like, my attention to detail is like ridiculous. So I will list out everything the buyers will get. I literally have everything in the listing, images, in the description. I'm so thorough. I repeat things like 3 or 4 times so people know exactly what they're getting. Now, this person clearly did not read things, just went and purchased it and then was unhappy that she only got 14 videos and she paid too much for it. Now, my response was clearly, well, thanks for your review because you've always got to be polite. But I was just very brutally honest with her that it's your responsibility as a buyer to read through things thoroughly before making a purchase. So to me, that's a really unfair review, but hey, that's the reality of business. You can't please everyone. And also, I'm going to let you know that my products are not cheap. Like, I'm not the cheapest on the block. I sell, 40 Instagram posts, 50 Instagram posts for like $20. There are heaps of people out there selling hundreds of Instagram posts for like $4 or $5. I'm not that person. That's not my business model. People, if you have a good product and it stands out and it's different and there's nothing else out there like that, people will pay you a premium price. So my tip here for you would be, don't take negative reviews personally. They are just a part of Etsy life and business. Now, as promised, I'm going to share with you those profitable niches for selling social media templates. And I believe these are untapped niches that not many people are aware of. So the first one I want to share with you are templates for nutrition coaches. So nutrition coach templates, that comes up there. And it comes up in the search because people are searching for it. And as you can see here, you've got 1,845 that comes up with that particular, in this result here. So that's a really, really good sign. And what I'm seeing here is there are a lot of newbie stores that are showing up on the first page. So that says to me that this particular niche for selling social media templates is untapped. Like this 46 reviews there, that's a fairly newish shop. This shop here has only got 3, that's amazing. So you could create Instagram posts, stories, reel covers, all sorts of templates for nutrition coaches. So that's the first one I wanted to share with you. The second one I want to share with you are social media templates for fitness coaches. So let's have a look there. Fitness coaching Instagram. So people are obviously searching for that. And what's really good about this is people are searching for that, and look at how many results come up. Only 914 results for fitness coaching Instagram posts. So that gives you an idea of what you've got there. This is definitely something that people have not really caught onto. So if you have a passion or an interest in, nutrition or fitness, you can really, really start making some sales here. Now, I just want to check out something else. Fitness coaching. I just want to see what comes up. And no, still, the search results are still showing 2,600. So fitness coaching is something that could be highly profitable. So if you're into that, I highly recommend that you go and start creating some social media templates here, because there's definitely space there and people are searching for it. And as you can see, the search results are pretty low there. So you better get onto that as soon as you can. Now, the next one I want to share with you, this is for within the beauty industry. So Botox templates, and it comes up the top there because people are searching for it. And look at that, 1,800 results. There's so much space here for, you know, within this part of the beauty industry, and you could start making posts for Botox, and then you could branch out and start doing, you know, social media templates for like eyebrows and makeup and lashes. Like, this is how you start. You tap into things that not many people are aware of, and then you build your store out from there. So this is another example of a profitable niche that not many people have tapped into. And I'm not only just saying this, like when I do my research with all like Sales Samurai, and I've used Allura, these things actually are selling really, really well right now. So I'm literally sharing with you gold. Okay, guys? Now, the next one that I want to share with you are for lashes. So, you know, lash extensions. So let's have a look. Lash tech templates. Okay, people are searching for this. Now, there's 11,000 results there, but that it's not oversaturated. So there is still space within lashes. Okay, lashes. Now, I just want to check another word as well. I like to generally check, like type in a few different keywords around the similar theme, just to like make sure that, yes, okay, this particular niche is not overly saturated. So I'm going to do lash Instagram templates. And it's the same there as well, 11,000. And don't be afraid of that number. Like, that's, to me, I would still tap into it. I would just consistently create lots of different listings for the one niche, and then that's how you break your way into it. So I would not be afraid of that. I know that everything within the beauty industry right now for social media templates is selling really, really well. Now, this is really important to take note of here. Like, you most likely will not find any of these in, you know, those systems that you use to search what's trending, what's profitable, what's hot at the moment. These probably won't come up. But I want to tell you something. If you can just stick with one of these profitable little niche categories here, you can build a very successful Etsy shop because you've got something solid to work with, okay? It's not always about finding what's trending and what's selling really popular. If you want to create a business that is like a long-term thing, not where you're just going to make, you know, a bit of money here and then you don't make money for a few months' time, you need to pick something like a niche, something that's solid, like what I've just shared with you, and keep creating specific content, specific templates for that particular niche. I do believe that this is the key here. Now, I could easily go out and create, you know, more Etsy stores focusing on creating these kind of templates. But let's be honest, I have no desire to create beauty templates or nutrition or fitness. It's not like I have no desire, interest, or passion there. So I'm not going to waste my time and energy. Plus, my husband and I, we're very busy. We've got a lot of other things and businesses happening in our lives. So I'm not going to go do that. I'm literally sharing with you like a gold mine. And make sure to message me when you start making consistent sales, because I have a really good feeling about what I've just shared with you. If you want to learn how to create and sell Canva templates, check out this video here. And if you love this video, give it a like and subscribe to my channel.